The New England Patriots select Willie McGinnis, linebacker at USC.
So how does the newest New England Patriot feel?
Great.
The Arizona Cardinals select Jameer Miller, linebacker at UCLA.
There has to be a great sense of relief right now.
Oh, man, I feel wonderful.
The Detroit Lions have selected Johnny Morton, wide receiver, USC.
It feels great.
3 local players are taken in the first round of today's NFL draft, and we'll be joined live in studio by 2 of the 3. Willie McGinnis and Jameer Miller join me on tonight's Sunday Sports Final. Plus, we'll fill you in on who's going to the Rams and who will be wearing the Raiders' silver and black. In baseball, it's giveaway night out at Dodger Stadium. Only the Montreal Expos don't have the ball. In basketball, we'll hear from Magic Johnson after his last game as the Lakers head coach. Plus, it's child's play for some future women basketball stars. These stories and a lot more coming up in just a couple of moments. I'm Jim Hill, and this is the Sunday Sports Final. Let's check it out.
The Bengals have selected Dan Wilkinson, defensive tackle, Ohio State University.
Just the last year or so, I've been actually, looking forward to being just in the first round, and to be in the position I am now is overwhelming.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Sunday Sports Final. Overwhelming is the feeling for many outstanding college football players today when they were selected in today's NFL draft, let alone just going number 1. Ohio State defensive tackle Dan Wilkinson was the first player taken in today's draft, going to the Cincinnati Bengals. But the big story of the draft was the fact that 3 local players went in the first 21 picks. 2 of those 3 are with me in studio tonight. Former UCLA great linebacker Jameer Miller and former USC Trojan Willie McGinnis. And I have to tell you, gentlemen, I really appreciate you being with me tonight because of this has been one heck of a day. First of all, let's start off with Willie, because he was taken 4th. Right. That's a heck of a spot for you to go on. Were you surprised?
Well, I talked to Coach Parcell, and we didn't set anything up for sure. He just said that he liked my style of play, and I was this type of player, and we talked, but we never had anything definite. So everything was up in the air until they finally called my name.
And you were a very nervous young man. So nervous, in fact. Let me tell Jameer, he was so nervous. I saw him in Vegas at the fight 2 nights ago. Did that help you get away from it just a little bit?
Yeah, it helped me, get away from all the calls and people, coming up to me, asking me where you think you go and this and that. Just seeing something else and being with different people and talking to you and, things like that kind of made me forget about what was going on.
It is really amazing because you were kind of calm today, at least on the outside, right?
Yeah. I was kind of calm until they called my name. Everything, I just got it all out. I was uptight. I was like a tight fist. I couldn't wait till it was over because you never know what happens in something like this.
Now, Mr. Miller, going 10th. I mean, this is a heck of a spot for both of you. When we talked today, you were very emotional. Why?
I just feel like I worked pretty hard to get here, had a lot of obstacles pushed in my way, and I jumped right over them and got right in, where I said I would be.
Because when I saw you earlier today, right after the selection was made, there were some tears in your eyes.
Yeah, there was, overjoyed, happy for my mother,
Yeah.
She doesn't have to work hard anymore, and all those things just went through my head, and I'm just glad I made it,
Well, both of you you've made it this far. Now you're really getting ready to make it big. What about playing for Buddy Ryan?
Oh, I think I'm going to enjoy that, very defensive-oriented coach. And, he showed that by his first move, picking me, a defensive player, a linebacker, to help bolster his defense. And that goes to show a lot that, I think he thinks a lot of me and I think a lot of him.
And when you were talking to Parcells today, what was he telling you on the phone? Because they're not going to pay you all this money just to go in there and watch.
Basically, he just told me to get ready to rock and roll, and when I get ready to come in, it's all business. No more playtime. It's time to get it going. Parcell is hungry just as well as the team. They're ready to win some games, and I think by me coming in there and giving it all I got, I can help.
Because there were some people that thought the Cowboys were going to try and maneuver to get you because they lost Ken Norton Jr.
Well, they tried, and you know how the draft goes. You know, you snooze, you lose, and they couldn't get up to where I was, so you know that's how it went.
You know, Jameer, with being a #1 draft choice, there comes a great deal of responsibility that comes along with it, not only on the field, but off the field, especially where you're going, because they're really trying to get things going in that area because they've been down for a while.
Yeah, you know, the community is pretty, well, I don't really know too much about the community, actually. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you I do. But, you know, hopefully I can go down there and generate some ticket sales and do all those things, maybe go to the community, help out, and contribute my time as well as some money or whatever to try to build up the city. You know, maybe get a stake in Arizona out there.
That's really amazing because I know both of you gentlemen, you know, while in college, were very concerned about giving back to the young people in the community. Jameer, you've already talked about that, and well, I know you want to do the same thing.
Exactly. Where I come from, Long Beach, a lot of kids don't have the chance that I had. You know, it's a lot of things bringing them down. So by me being, you know, the player that I am, I'm going to come back and set something up like a boys club or a fund to help out, to give something back. Because, you know, there was always people giving stuff to me when I was coming up, helping me along, and I think, you know, it's only right that I give back.
I noticed in the pre-show tease a little while ago when the commissioner was talking about you gentlemen and who had picked you, you were clapping and cheering for each other. You two have known each other for a long time, haven't you?
Yeah.
A few years.
When he was a freshman, I recruited him at SC. We tried to get him over there, but he went to.
Why didn't you go?
I think UCLA's campus was way more beautiful.
That rivalry continues, doesn't it? Listen, gentlemen, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure covering you throughout your college careers. Good luck in the pros. I don't have any question at all about, you know, how you're going to perform, but the thing I'm really happy to hear is that you've given thanks to your parents and that you're going to give back to the community. That's one of the most important things you can ever do. William McGinnis, Jameer Holloway, gentlemen, thank you so much and good luck to you.
All right.
They are two #1s in the every sense of the word. Now, a third local player was chosen in the draft, former USC wide receiver Johnny Morton. He went 21st overall to the Detroit Lions. Morton was a big play receiver in the Trojans' offense. He established Pac-10 records for catches with 201 with 3,200 yards. And Morton watched the draft this morning along with his agent Lee Steinberg and was very excited about getting his chance to play in the Motor City.
It wasn't one of the teams I thought I'd go to, but there's a lot of surprises in the draft, and fortunately this is a great surprise. I'm happy to play for him. I'm excited to play for Wade Fonts and, you know, play alongside Herman Moore. It's going to be a lot of fun out there.
Now, before the draft, Rams head coach Chuck Knox said that if Fresno State quarterback Trent Dilfer was still available with the 5th overall pick, he would take him. Well, Dilfer was available, but instead the Rams traded down twice and ended up with more picks and help on their offensive line. The Rams ended up by selecting 15th overall, and they took Auburn offensive tackle Wayne Gandy at 6'4", 289 pounds. He's a lineman with plenty of action in store for him this fall.